Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. It's Ronaldinho!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're... Totti! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that should get the job done. That's a throw. He's got away with one there. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Has a look up. Impressive jump. Oh, off the bar. This time, surely. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Mitoma. Played into space. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has not gone well. And that's going up front in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. Totti gets into a good position. Getting up there! And there's a goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ito. And it's Minamino. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. Oh, good climb! Nearly, but not quite. Ruben Dias. Adams. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Totti. Can he get it through? Silvestre receives it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Minamino. Totti. Totti with the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Endo. It's Jordan Henderson! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those people.
Benfica have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh no, this does not look good. Now, can they get him away? Van Nistelrooy! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Van Nistelrooy deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mitoma. And it's Minamino. And Kubo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Totti. Totti. Good driving run. There's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
In again. Keeper has taken decisive action. Kubo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Ito. And he's been shifted off it. Minamino.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Mitoma. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
He's looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mitoma. Aimed beyond the and Van Nistelrooy! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Benfica just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Vamos dar uma sessão calorosa aos nossos jogadores.
So, into the second half.
Benfica definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Duan, nice physical challenge. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ito is there, and he can get that. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Benfica have their third corner. Schneider plays it short. Delivers with wit, and the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's an excellent interception. Great defending, strong and determined. He's having a pop! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now that looks a decent... Ronaldinho! It's a loose ball. Duan. Minamino. Now Mitoma. Stood up well to him there. Totti under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contacts.
And Van Nistelrooy! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Raul coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 25.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That ball looks a good one. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Benfica perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. He is through here! Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's managed to get free. Van Nistelrooy! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
And Van Nistelrooy! Van Nistelrooy! Goal after wonderful goal! A finish of true class! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Messi joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Benfica are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Nistelrooy! Oh, impressive strike.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 19.
It's a Cura.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
75 minutes played. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Número 19. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's in one-on-one. And the finish! Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Número 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Japan have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Incredible! Just incredible!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's the throw. And that's another good win of the ball.
Japan appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
He's gone for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's Okura. And it's Endo. Just 5 minutes left.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! Chance, but it's gone begging. Endo, quality ball. Schneider. Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. And that is out of play. Now the cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Endo. He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's put his foot right through that one. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And this is Ronaldo. Clipped into space. And this is Raul. Ito. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the match ball here. He was the difference. Your reflections then, Jim?
Benfica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Voluntários de cada bancada, por favor, dirijam-se à sala do pessoal.